Today I'm going to share with you 5 simple steps that I like to call the ABCDEs of beginning meditation. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ramaa Krishnan. I was born and raised in India, and I started meditation in 1982. So now I have been a meditator for close to 43 years, and I have been teaching meditation here in the United States for the past 25 years. So I know how important it is to know the basics of meditation so that we can build a firm foundation that upon which we can have a lifelong practice of meditation. So while these are beginner steps, in fact these 5 steps are important for all meditators. So I will first list those 5 steps, A, B, C, D, E, and then follow it up with a guided meditation so that you can do this on your own. Before we get to that, some questions that I'm often asked is, what school of meditation is this and what kind of philosophy? And all I want to say is, it doesn't matter. This is just a basic meditation practice. It does not come from any particular faith tradition or anything. It is not religious. It is spiritual because it helps us get in touch with our spirit. As far as what's a good time to practice meditation? Well, traditionally they would say that there are 3 times in a day which are really good times to practice meditation. One is in the morning pre-dawn hours, before the sun rises. If you can wake up and do your meditation, then it's a good time to do it. Another time to do it is in the evening, the twilight hour, when the sun is just setting and the moon is just rising. Day is transitioning into night. It's a beautiful time to meditate. Another time to meditate is right in the afternoon when the sun is directly overhead. So these are traditional rules or guidelines for a good time to meditate. That said, I always tell people, figure out what works for you in your lifestyle and find a time that you can remain consistent with. It could be in the morning, it could be in the afternoon, it could be just before you go to bed. The more important thing is consistency in time so that your entire mind, body system knows and works with you to attain the goals of meditation, which is basically finding peace within. So that said, let's go through the ABCDEs of meditation. A is align. Aligning what? Aligning your back, your lower back, the spine, the region above the neck. That has to be aligned. I like to say, let the heaven and earth in us be connected. B is breathing. Very important to remember. Breath slows down your thoughts. And while we don't have to keep on breathing slowly, in the beginning it is good to take a few deep breaths to slow down the breath and kind of allow your mind to steady itself, because when the breath is steady, the mind is steady. And even during meditation, when we get lost, it's a good thing to anchor oneself in one's breath and come back to it time and time again. C is coexistence. Yes, we think that when we are meditating, thoughts will go away and we will just be quiet. It doesn't happen that way. Your heart doesn't stop beating just because you go to sleep. Your food is continuing to digest. Thoughts are going to keep coming. We have to practice and master coexistence. So yes, We just decide when we are going to meditate that these thoughts are going to come, and we are going to assume the posture of compassionate coexistence, not fighting with our thoughts, just saying live and let live. Let's all be here together. D is don't give up. Meditation is something that we over time, we cultivate, we teach ourselves. And in the beginning, and very often, even for someone who has meditated for many years, there are times in life when I am stressed out, when the mind is very, very turbulent. But it's okay. Don't give up. Just, in fact, the time that you are most upset is the time that you can't give up. You have to stay there, and you need to go beyond the mind to that place deeper within. E is easy does it. Do it with ease. Meditation is not supposed to be, oh my God, big tough thing. Just relax. In fact, if you look at any of the images of the Buddha, you'll always see him having a gentle smile. Because he's smiling, he's taking it easy. This game, this interesting world within, let us approach it with ease, with a smile. And then we are able to let things come and go, and we are not adding more stress to our life. Meditation is a practice that helps us to calm our mind, ease our stress, and of course there are so many other benefits that scientists tell us about this ancient practice. So let's get started now. Join me as we practice the ABCDEs of meditation. So, first one, align, right? Align meaning sit up tall, and at the same time, we don't want to be so erect that we are uncomfortable. We sit up tall, we pay attention to whether our back, our neck, our head are all aligned. Heaven and earth in us. The upper part of us reaches for the heavens, the lower part of us surrenders to gravity. Both heaven and earth are in alignment. When that is done, we move to B. Take a slow, deep breath. And as you exhale, let that exhale be long and slow and relaxed, meandering your way back. Then breathe in again. Deep breath. Again, very slowly, gradually lengthening the exhale. We go back to where we began. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then let your breath return to its regular pace, so that we are not focused on regulating it. We are just turning our attention to anchor itself around the breath. All you are saying to yourself, or not really saying, you're doing, is aware of the inhale, aware of the exhale. Just enjoying this breath. Think about this breath as your dance with life. The most precious thing we were born with, the first thing we did, and the last thing we will do before we exit the planet. Our constant companion, our best friend. So meditation is a time when you are hanging out with your best friend, your breath. Even as you do that, thoughts come in and go out. Am I doing this right? What am I doing after this? What am I thinking? What am I feeling? Doesn't matter. I am here to hang out with my best friend, my breath. So I'm going to come back. Every time we find ourselves drawn by those thoughts, we drop that thought and gently return to the breath. We do this without giving up on ourselves, and we do it with ease. A gentle smile playing on our lips. Nothing else is important right now. Just you and your breath. I'm aware I'm inhaling. I am aware I am exhaling. Just breathing in and breathing out, giving ourselves permission to set everything else aside and making this moment the most important moment of our day. I'm aware I'm inhaling. I am aware I am exhaling. Lean closer into your breath, away from your thoughts. Leaning in closer to our breath. Our precious bond with all of life. Breathing in and out like billions of other lives on the planet. We remain in this sacred dance. Thoughts come and thoughts go. Emotions pass by like clouds. But this breath, it is the one neutral, unbiased place in us. We come back home to our breath. Staying in here. Now you can stay here as long as you want. You can hit pause on this video and stay longer if you'd like to. And if not, we can wrap it up by taking a slow, deep breath. And exhaling. Giving ourselves a long moment to return back to the world outside. Once again, we become aware of the space around us, the physical space, the sounds, the smells. We turn our gaze outward. And we return. So this is our first introduction, ABCDEs, to starting a practice. There are literally hundreds of ways you can meditate, and each one of us will find our own ways over time. But these 5 steps form the foundation for all meditations, and I hope that this helps you in starting, building, and maintaining a practice of meditation. Thank you for joining me.